Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, guys. Today, where I am, the weather is absolutely beautiful. We are living it and we are loving it. We are going to jump in the kitchen and get meal prepping today, see what we can come up with. Sorry if there's a bit of background noise. It's a busy afternoon for us. We are going to do some meals for the freezer and use some of this good stuff up that's on its way out. I'll let you know what delicious stuff I come up with to feed the little bellies in my household. And yes, let's get on cooking. Are gonna get started and into it. I just want to say that today the sun has been beautiful and the weather's been great, and I just want to say that I'm so very grateful for what I have today, and I hope that you guys are all doing well and take care, and let's carry on, shall we? Let's go. So the first thing that I've gone ahead and done is boil up a packet of this pasta. I got this at half price for $1.75 maybe 4, 5, 6 weeks back when I was collecting some of the MasterChef KitchenAid points to collect one of those pie dishes. So I'm going to split that up into 2 meals. One will be a soup of some description and the other will probably be a tuna pasta bake. So let's get on cooking. Okay, so what we have here is 1.5 onions and about 7 or 8 cloves of garlic that I found up in my pantry that were on their way out. So I decided to fry those up and get them ready for a few recipes so they're already done ahead of time. And as you would have seen, I just chopped up the stalk of the broccoli really finely, and I've gone ahead and thrown that in there as well. Don't be scared to use them up, they're fantastic in stir fries, but in this case it's just going to cook down with the onions, and when I mix it into the other things you're not even going to know that it's in there. However, I've just decided to not waste it and use it up because it is a awesome veggie. Let's carry on. Okay, so what I have in here is some of the sauteed onion, the head of the broccoli that I started off in the pan just to get the cooking process started, 2 massive handfuls of the spinach that I got from the Odd Bunch the other day reduced. It's still going good, it's still fresh, and I'm working my way through that big bag. And we have some herbs and a $3 tin of tuna. So far we're working with an extremely cheap meal. I'm going to add half of that pasta, and I've also got one of these, sorry about that, one of these tuna Mornay packs. That was 2 for $3, so another $1.50. As I said, just for my own entertainment really, I'm just going to tally up and see how cheap I can get some of these meals. Not that I'm aiming for that, I'm just curious to see how much they're going to cost me in the process. So I'm going to add the sauce and some pasta, whack it in my KitchenAid pie dish with some grated cheese that I got from Aldi. They were still working our way through that, and then I'll whack that in the oven. Let's carry on. Okay, so I'm not sure if the camera's doing it justice, but our tuna bake is out the oven, and I did the math, and this cost me under $7.20 to make. And like I said, we're easily going to get 3 good meals out of this for our family plus the nephew. So I would say that's good going actually, and it smells amazing. And then over here, what I did is put 2 of those sausages that I spoke about earlier in here, and I put maybe 4 or 5 slices of bacon that I got from Woolworths this week in there. And I've done the total on this, and because I got that soup mix for only $1, this entire pot of food is costing me just under $5. It's actually about the $4.50 mark, so I would say that's quite excellent. I'm about to turn that off and let it just sit here. I ended up putting some paprika, garlic, onion powder, some oregano, some herbs, a squeeze of basil in there, but all of the seasoning and the stock were from my pantry, so I've already paid for those, you know, because they've been in there for a while. So, you know, for this entire thing, and I'm going to bag majority of this up to go for lunches for me and the toddler for the coming weeks. It smells delicious and it's very healthy. There's a bit of kale in here, some spinach in here, carrots, onion, celery. Yeah, so can't wait to have this, but we're going to go ahead and start eating because mum life is cooling and the boys are hungry. So we're going to go ahead and get eating. And yes, I'll catch you with you a bit later. And good morning. It's the next day. It's the weekend now, and we're going to go ahead and make some green pancakes. Our family love these. They're awesome. Don't be scared of the spinach. You can't even taste it. I just blended up with the milk. I did a half of milk and water. And I've got one of the Woolies pancake mixes there. They're only $1. I'm not sure if they've gone up. They probably have. I haven't bought them for a while. I found that in the cupboard, so I'm just going to use it up. We got some of the Costco maple syrup there. That was only $14.99 on rebate this week. Usually they're $17.99, so $3 difference. That's quite excellent. So we go grab one of those. Awesome deal. And then I'm going to cut my mix with our low carb flour as I always do. And yeah, as I said, there's just half milk, half water in there with a big handful of the spinach that I'm using up and some vanilla that we get from Aldi. And there's your morning coffee. Good morning. And over here is our sad little egg. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up and get frying some pancakes for the boys when they're about to wake up shortly. And then also, because it's the weekend, we're going to use up some of these English muffins and do some bacon and eggs because, again, why not? Quite cold out there. What an awesome way to wake up. I'll show you what the pancakes come out looking like. Let's get cooking. Okay, so here's our pancake mixture. It smells amazing. My pans have been heating up. That's the rest. So we're probably going to get 2 lots out of that. And we're going to go over to the pans, which have been heating up. I've got some butter waiting and we're going to get frying up. So if there was one piece of advice that I would say is, I'm not sure how to put this, but if there's one place you probably don't want to skimp on, and that would be on a couple of good pans. You know, I really do think that if you spend a little extra that, you know, you'll get a better quality cooking product if you've got something decent to cook in and use. So yeah, I mean, this Pyrex one was $60, so you know, but I highly recommend it. That one also can go in the oven, so it's fantastic for doing like eye fillets and steaks and fish and all sorts of things. So yeah, and it's quite big too. So, and the Tefals are pretty good, to be honest. So I mean, they're my go-to standard when they're half price. I will you know, I'll always have a couple of those. I've got them in different sizes. They're pretty good and pretty reliable if you clean them and maintain them and look after them well. And the Pyrex, this is my first Pyrex, to be honest, but I mean, so far it's pretty good. So yeah. promise you use real cold butter. Oh my god. And they smell bloody awesome. I'm going to show you what it looks all served up with our English muffin and egg and bacon. Let's keep cooking. This is our weekend breakfast, guys. I got the bacon there in the end. It looks pretty amazing. I can't wait. I know my son is going to feel so